Hey guys, my name is Kristin, and my best pal Kimberly, aka Kelly, is behind the camera. She was so kind to help me out filming this first video of mine. This is something very out of the ordinary for me. I never really post about makeup. I never really talk about makeup unless you're very close to me, then you hear about it all the time. This was just something that I spend a lot of time and money on makeup. I watch a lot of videos, I research a lot of products, and I just love the artistic side of makeup. I feel like it is becoming such an art form now for people. It's such a great way for people to, express who they truly are, and that is something I want to be a part of. I've always loved art ever since I was little. I always chose pencil and paper over Barbies or anything like that. So I texted Kimberly and I was like, man, I really wish that I could make a video and be like these people that I watch, or not be like, but be a part of this community that the people I watch, on YouTube and stuff like that. I wish I could be a part of that. And she's like, okay, well, let's film. And I was like, okay, let's do it. So here we are filming my first video, and thank you guys so much for coming and taking the time out of your day to spend a few minutes watching me, fumble around in this collection that I have. I will be posting videos every Tuesday, so if you like me, if you like makeup, you like both, hopefully, please like and subscribe to this video and to my channel, and if you want to see how I got this look, continue watching. Alright, so I went and washed my face, and I actually considered not washing my face. I considered having on foundation and not letting you guys see me without foundation, but I was like, no, I need to be real, so this is me. So next I'm gonna put on this moisturizer that I got from Sephora, this Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty, and I'm just gonna put it all over my face. Troubles, okay? Too much. Alright, and I'm just gonna rub that in. Okay. So it does say priming, but it feels a little thin. I usually use a gel moisturizer because I have very oily skin, and this is cream based, but I got it actually as a sample, or I got it in my Sephora subscription box or whatever, so I'm just trying it out. But I really like it, but I usually will still put a priming on it because any cream based moisturizer is actually it provides more oil than just a gel moisturizer would. So I'm gonna go in with the Professional by Benefit primer, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna rub it all in. And some people say not to put it all over their face. They say just to put it wherever the pores are, but for my skin personally, I have huge pores on my forehead, so I do put it all over. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so while I let that dry, I will talk to you about the brushes I use. This could be controversial because everyone loves their beauty blender, and I do like my beauty blender, but someone recommended to me the Tarte Kabuki brush, and I'm actually so obsessed with it, 10 times better than the beauty blender. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation in the color Ivory 115. So I just have it on my finger, and I'm gonna do the similar thing that I did with the moisturizer and the primer. I'm just gonna kind of put streaks all over my face with it. This is a medium to full coverage foundation, but I sometimes do have to build it on just because my face is I do have pretty bad acne, I would say, and I have scars and red pigments in my face, so I'm just gonna buff that in. This brush is $34 $34, I want to say, which is like a lot of money, and I hate spending a lot of money on brushes and stuff like that. You'll see that when we get to my eyeshadow brushes. They're pretty low budget, but it's fine. But someone very close to me was like, you have to get this, and I was like, fine. And Ulta and Sephora are so good about you returning things, so anytime you don't like something, you can return it. So it's like $34 at Ulta. I have the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm obsessed with it. It's in the color Fair Neutral. It is so good, so I'm just gonna do like that. I don't go way down my face like other people do. It's just not me. I literally just put it under my eyes. I don't put it anywhere else because my face is just so oily. When I have it caked everywhere, it just looks like it's just sitting on my face. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of the foundation and just put it on the spots where I need the most coverage. And here I am going to use my Beauty Blender a little bit. Oh, I got it in my hair, whatever. But I'm still at the end going to take my Kabuki Tarte brush and just make sure it's all even, just because, yeah. So we're blending. So I blended that out with the Beauty Blender, and then I'm just gonna go in with the Kabuki, and I'm gonna swirl it around. Make sure that it looks as even as possible. Alright. I have so many other concerns about my face. I don't always pay attention to the dark under eye circles, but lately, as I get more into makeup and watch more videos, I've started noticing maybe I should be concerned about my dark circles, but I'm more concerned about like oily and cakiness than I am dark circles. Next, I'm going to prime my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extend Eye Base Eyeshadow Primer. It is absolutely perfect for me. Like I said before, I have extremely oily skin. I'm going to take that, and I take just the smallest bit goes a long way. Even like with this much, I don't know if you can see, but even with this much, I will probably have to use this for both eyes because I don't want to put too much product on my eye, like too much primer on my eye, because then it might end up looking like the makeup is just sitting there, and you never want that looking that way. You never want to make the makeup look like it's just sitting on your face. You want it to blend in. So I'm just gonna do that. And sometimes I'll go in, well, most of the time actually, I will go under my eye and into the corner, because usually I do a corner shadow and then an under eye shadow, just a small blending. So we're gonna do that. So now I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow, and then later on I will go back up and I do use blush and mascara and stuff like that. I have the Morphe 35F Fall into Frost palette. I got this for my birthday in November. So I'm going to go in with the lightest shade so I can just have a base coat on my eye. Just like when you're painting a canvas, you always want to paint it with a very light shade or something like that, just so things blend easier and stuff like that. My eyeshadow brushes are very not high-end at all.
I haven't gotten into brushes very much yet. I was going to go buy some brushes. I was going to go buy a few new makeup products today just to do this video, but like I said earlier, I was like, no, I just need to be real, and I don't need to act like I need to just do what I do every day. I don't need to act like I'm something I'm not and do things that I don't actually do.
Anyways, so I'm going to go in with the Beauty Professional Crease Diffuser eyeshadow brush. And I went in with the lightest shade on the Morphe palette. Unfortunately, I do not know the names. I know most eyeshadow palettes do have, the names on the top of the shadow, or maybe on the back or something. Maybe online we could find names, but anyways, don't know the name, but it's just the lightest matte shade. So I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna put it all over the eye, some into the crease. Make sure you do not go way up to the eyebrow with your shadow because that just looks silly. Then I'm just gonna go in with that shade and go in on the other eye and go in the crease a little bit. And you don't have to, like, right now I can barely even tell I'm wearing that shade. Just like I said earlier, you're just putting a base coat on there so you can have other shades blend better. So we're gonna go in with this color right here on the pat and blend brush. And we're just gonna pat and blend on the eye. And we're just gonna put it not in the crease, but just on the lid, because we're gonna go in the crease with other shade. So we're just patting it on the lid on both eyes. So we're just gonna go into this deep plum color with our Master of Beauty eyeshadow brush, and we're just gonna tap that a little. Since it is a dark color, you don't want to just go onto the eye, then you will have a very dark crease. Oh, maybe you're going for a dark crease, like, I don't know. Anyways, so we're just gonna go outer crease towards the middle a little bit, not all the way to the eye. Usually you want to keep lighter colors towards the corner of your eye. Going back into that deep plum color, tap it again, and then we're going to do the same on the next eye. So for the brow bone, we are going to go in with a lighter shade just to separate the eyeshadow from the eyebrow to the rest of the colors. So we're just going to go in very lightly all across the top. Like I said, just to separate. And sometimes if you blend up too high, using the lighter color actually does help diffuse the darkness of the rest of the colors. I know sometimes I can get pretty crazy with the dark colors on my eyelids. So we're just gonna go like that. Like I said, it's not too light, but you can still tell the difference between my darkest shade and the space between that and my eyebrow. So I just did that on my brow bone, and I think we're gonna go into this furthest corner up here. For the inner corner of the eye, like I said earlier, you usually do want something lighter than the rest of your eyeshadow, just so you're not having a dark right in the corner. Sometimes though I will take like a fun color, like a blue or something like that, but I won't have it anywhere else on the eye, because you don't want you want it to look, put together somewhat. So now we're going to go to the bottom of the eye. I usually don't do very dark colors under the eye. Some people will do waterline eyeliner. I never do that. I usually go in not with a super dark color under the eye, but darker than I did with the corner or the brow bone. So I think I'm going to go in with this color right here. And I'm just going to go to the bottom. And I'm going to go to almost the end of my eyelashes on the bottom, but not all the way, because I want to leave a little bit of room to add a color between the corner and the end of my eyelashes. Now I'm going to go in with this color right here. I'm really just picking random colors that I think go very well together. So I'm going to go with this color right here. This is the Urban Decay Naked 3 eyeshadow brush, and I just used the thicker side for the outer corner of my eye, and now I'm going to flip the brush around and use the smaller end for the inner corner, and I'm just going to go right there and just blend that out. So now we're going to go in with the Beauty Professional Precision Concealer brush, and we're just going to blend. I don't need that much blending for the darker shade, but we're just going to blend it out a little bit just to make sure that it isn't having any harsh lines with the brow bone color or the lid color. So Now, I tried this look the other day and it was very strange, but I actually got a lot of compliments. If you ever see me in person, I am always trying new makeup ideas and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll see things on the other video channels that I watch, or I'll just think of things on my own. So I have this Mary Kay eyeliner. I actually only use this eyeliner. It comes with a small brush. I bought this from my aunt who sells Mary Kay, and I will link her down below. It's just a gel eyeliner. I love it so much. I haven't used a pencil or anything, I guess, in over a year or so, just because, like I said before, I have such oily skin. Usually when I use pencils, I end up having it in the crease or, on top, or it will run. So this gel eyeliner actually works perfectly. So I'll go in with this brush and I will just dip it. Sometimes I get too much. So instead of doing a regular liner, just like a winged liner, I actually did 3 dots on top and I did 3 on the bottom and then 1 in the corner. It sounds very strange, but I actually got so many compliments on it because, usually people are just doing the winged eyeliner. So I'm just going to go in the corner and I'm just going to twist the brush a little bit. And so there's the first dot. And then I'm going to do 1 more on the lid and another one. I think I said I did 3. I actually think I only did 2. And then the third was the one in the corner of the eye. So I'm going to have to go back in. A lot of people say do not pull your face when you are doing eyeliner, but anyone who actually does eyeliner knows that it's not impossible, but let's be real. You have to pull it sometimes just to get that perfect wing or whatever. Alright. And I don't have this mirrored very up close. Of course. So I think these dots are a little closer than I would like them to be. But I just winked at Kimberly, hey. So I think these dots are a little bit closer than I would like them to be. But it's fine. So now I'm going on the bottom, and like earlier I said, I'm just twisting the brush just to get somewhat of a circle. So now I'm just going to go back in with that. And also, I think that those dots are farther apart than they were on the top, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. So the other day when I did this look, I've only done this once. Once before I have done 2 dots on the bottom of my eye, and I've gotten compliments on that. Well, first people will be like, is your eyeliner running? And then they look closer and they're like, oh, that's really creative. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. So after that, we're done. Like I said earlier, I don't go in with any eyeliner on the waterline of my eye. I used to do in middle school. I would do blue eyeliner. Middle school's a whole nother video. In middle school, I used to do blue eyeliner from one end to the eye to the other on top. And then I would do white on the eye, on the waterline, and then blue below it. So it was a look. No one told me how bad I looked, but it was certainly a look. So after doing eyeliner, I'm going to go in with mascara now. So I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Perversion, and I'm just going to go. It is a sample, so I must have gotten it as like a free gift or someone gave it to me. I literally have no idea, but thank you. And I am going to go over with another mascara because I don't wear falsies. I think having just one mascara, it just does not do it for me. So I'm going to go in with the Roller Lash, the By Benefit. I love it so much. So I got it for Christmas, and I probably screamed so loud that everyone in the whole neighborhood heard me. I was so excited. My family was confused. My grandma was like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm excited." There's the lashes. For my brows, I do not fill in my brows because I don't really have a good reason why I don't fill in my brows. But I use this mascara for my eyebrows. Yes, everyone can judge me. It's fine. I'll take it. So what I literally do is I will just take the brush and I will just go all across the eyebrow. I can feel the judgment through the computer screen, let me just say. Like, everyone is probably really hating on me for this, but it's fine. I'll take it. So I'm just gonna go with the next eyebrow. So yes, there it is. There's my eyebrows. So now we're gonna go in with the blush. Like I said before, I do not contour. I am gonna take this Beauty Professional Set and Sculpt brush, and I'm just gonna wipe out any of the fallout that I might have from the eyeshadow, and I'm gonna just do that. So next we're gonna do blush. We're gonna go in with the Master of Beauty buffing brush, and then for the blush we're gonna go in with the Laura Geller, and it is in color Pink Grapefruit. We're gonna smile at the camera, and we're just gonna buff in just a little bit. With blush, this is where I have to try really hard not to look like an old grandma, because, you know, some people will be having their tomatoes on their cheeks. You know, they put on so much blush that it just looks ridiculous. And so next, this, let me just tell you, I was dying to get this. I know one of my really good friends got this at Christmas time, and I was literally jealous. Like, I wanted to steal it. I was so jealous. So when I had the chance to, I went to Sephora and I got the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, and I'm obsessed. So we're just going to go in with the Daydream palette because it has that orange pigment just like my eyeshadow does. So I'm just going to go in with my finger because, like I said, I get crazy with the highlight brush. So we're just going to go right from the temple, like almost just to not even halfway where your eye is, just to the end of the eye, just to the corner of the eye. We're just going to do that. We're going to do this side as well. I will go back and do this side, but I just want to get this side done. Alright. So now we did the highlight, we did the blush, and I'm wiping off my mouth. So now we're going to go in with the MAC Fix Plus Setting Spray. So let's set it up. So lastly, we are going to go in with the lip, and my best pal Kelly got me this Kylie lip kit. I will have to admit, I lost the lip liner. It fell on the road at my work, and when I got off later that day, I saw it run over in the parking lot. So sorry about that. Anyways, I do have this. I'm going to go in with the Kylie Posy K all over my lip. So, yes, I applied that. So now we are done with the look. So here's the final look. I don't have a name for this look. Summer sunset with dots. I don't know, something. I didn't really think that far ahead. But I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for, if anyone is still at the end of this video, for bearing through this video with me. I really hope that Kimberly and I can continue to make videos for you guys, and I just want to inspire at least one person. I hope that at least a few people enjoyed watching this, and thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next week.